Hi, Gemini. Okay, just checking on the timing on my phone. How you going, guys? How are you? What's happening? This is a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising from now till the end of May. What is happening with my gorgeous Geminis? Okay, Gemini, what's happening for you? What's happening for Gemini from now? Could be abundance coming in for you, but there could also be some arguments. What's happening for Gemini from now till the end of May? Okay, well, Gemini, if you're not going to an event, you're going to be part of an event. Sorry, excuse me. If you're not going to an event, you might be part of some sort of event. There's some sort of celebration that's going to be very significant. It could be a wedding, it could be an engagement, it's a life event, a christening. There's a life event happening that's going to be very significant for you coming up. It's also a time where you're going to be taking risks, taking chances, taking a step forward in some kind of idea. It may be a relationship, it may be just something within yourself, but you're going to take a step forward, not knowing what the outcome is going to be, but feeling like you're going in the right direction. And this has got something to do with this event or this celebration that's coming. You're also going to be analyzing and looking very closely at something. Looking at the details of something to make sure that it's right for you. There could also be a Aquarius or a Libra, or this could be you, communicating online, spying, checking out someone's profile, them checking out yours, watching what they're doing, keeping tabs of when they're online and when they're not. And there's also with that some form of manipulation. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to manipulate or that you are going to be manipulated, but to an extreme. But what it does mean is that you're going to do things to suit you based on something that's happening online. So like I said, if you're spying on someone, you're watching when they're online or not, you might see, oh, they're online, and use that as an opportunity to speak to them. Or the other way around, they're checking when you're online to use it as an opportunity to talk to you. Something. Anyway, let's clarify. Oh, sorry, I hope you could hear me. I didn't realize my necklace was just banging into the speaker. Sorry about that. Lucky I've got this speaker, by the way. I've had laryngitis for a week and I couldn't talk, and my voice is just coming back now. And I can't tell you, it's such a struggle. Anyway, lucky I have a speaker. Hopefully you're hearing me clearly. Oh, and I switched my camera around if you haven't noticed. Everybody was telling me, no, you should do it the other way, make it bigger. Well, I finally managed to do it. Fun, spontaneity, something about this event. This isn't planned. Could even be a date. There's something going on, and it's not something that's been planned from months ago. Or if it has been, something's going to happen at this event that's not planned. There's something very spontaneous. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. There's something very spontaneous going on in relation to this event. Or you could very possibly be meeting someone at this event. And this person, okay, they might be a love interest, but more importantly, they're going to clarify an idea that you've got in your head about doing something, Gemini, that's not planned. Because they're very spontaneous and very unplanned. They could possibly be an Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius. I'll put that in mind as well. But they're there to show you, to encourage you to be spontaneous. There's something that you want to do. You're going to do something very unorthodox, very unlike you. It's going to be very spontaneous. But you feel like it's going in the right direction. And it's got a lot of significance with this event. Definitely. You're very positive about it. You're doing it because you think it's the right path to take that's going to lead you to long-term abundance, joy, love, and security. And the details that you're looking at is possibly in relation, because we got the Queen of Wands here. So again, we're looking at a possible fire sign coming into your life. It's like you go to a party. Let's say this is just an example scenario. It's not what's going to happen. It's my example. You go to a party, you meet someone. This person's very charming and fiery and spontaneous. They don't plan everything, and you love this energy about them, and you want to adapt that. And you're going to take that on because you feel it's almost like an enlightenment, and you're like, why don't I do this? How come I don't loosen up sometimes? Maybe I need to take a random weekend trip somewhere. This is going to play in your head, and you're going to realize that this is a path you want to take. So as you take that path, this is maybe who you're going to be spying on as well. You're going to be looking very closely at how this person lives their life that way, how they do it, and how do they make it work for them so you can make it work for you. And I'm thinking that it is a love interest coming in, but there's most definitely a lot of spying online, a lot of intent spying and looking at what someone's doing. This as well, be wary. You might not like what you find, Gemini, when you get online, because you've got 5 of Wands here. You've got arguments. Yeah, sometimes things can be misread, especially with social media, online. Online is probably the worst for relationships. Great for, anything else, but it's so bad for relationships. Online, anything is bad for relationships, in my opinion. There's going to be some arguments. Either they're jealous of you, you're jealous of them, but you're definitely going to be not seeing eye to eye on something, and a truth is going to be spoken. Very cutthroat truth is going to be spoken. Maybe about manipulation, or maybe about, possibly manipulation. How come every time I'm online, you just happen to call me, for example? Or how come you're only online at 3 o'clock in the morning? Things like that. There's going to be some communication being brought out at the end of the month. Be aware of that. All right, let's throw you down an Angel Oracle card of advice. heal away addictions. It's time to let go of, see, that's exactly what you're doing. So weird. That's what's happening here with the Fool card. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. There you have it. The card said it. You're making a change of some kind, and you're doing it to unblock yourself. Maybe even unblock someone. To unblock yourself from whatever you've blocked yourself in. You're changing your habits and you're changing your behaviors. And that as well is going to stir up some conflict. Be interested to see what happens for you guys in June. All right, my beautiful Geminis, that's what I've got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for private